Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Your Sunny Arches. And this is, of course, Your Sunny Arches. And today we're going to do a love reading for Virgos. We're going to start off with Virgo men. Love readings for Virgo men for this first half of June of 2020. So, just a couple of reminders. Please keep in mind that I do read from the sun sign perspective, but you're more than welcome to check out your moon and rising to see how it all resonates with you and to get a better and perhaps to get a better and clearer picture of what to expect in these next couple of weeks. Okay. And also, this is your life. You're the one living and experiencing it. Can't nobody really tell you nothing. So I say that to say, make the best decisions for yourself. I am just here to make you aware of what's going on around you, point out what you may need to work on, and to give you advice uh, on how to better handle these next upcoming weeks. Okay? Alrighty, so let's take a look and let's see what messages we have for I just did Leo. A Virgo man for this first half of June of 2020. Love messages. I can't even talk. Love messages for a Virgo man for this first half of June of 2020. Oh, we have keep an open mind. I want to bring this down a little bit more. All right. I want to make sure you guys can see the cards. So keep an open mind. Why? Because your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. Um, Next, we have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help bring you together. So let's take a look. Let's start off with keeping an open mind. Um, so there's going to be someone coming into your life who's going to be different from your usual type, the usual kind of person that you go for. Okay. When they do come in, in order for you, because we have calling in your soulmate, so that means that in order for you to manifest them to come into your life, you need to learn to let go of control issues. So what this means is that this is probably being done but it's being done in divine timing. Okay. So there are things that you need to work on before this person can come into your life. Let's see this card here. Okay. Although you're trying to manifest your soulmate, you can't control every single thing and every single aspect of it. I think a lot of it has to do with knowing and understanding and respecting everyone's role and in order for this to happen. So we need to let the divine do what the divine needs to do in order to bring in the correct person for you. Okay? So that means that although you're trying to manifest this into your life, you have to understand that in order for this to happen, you, like I already said, you need to work on certain things. Number one, you need to let go of control issues. When, where, what, why, how, and I'm missing one, and who. Okay, you already know that it's not gonna be the same kind of person that you've been that you have a pattern of dealing with, okay, or of becoming involved with. So this person is going to be something, not something, but someone very different from what you, from who you've dealt with in the past. Okay. And I think what you need to do is, in the meantime of working on yourself, you also need to think about what these qualities are. What are these qualities that you definitely want to see in your soulmate? And that will, and the more clear you are, the more understanding you are, I think, um, the more it can help the divine to bring in this person for you. Not that they need any help, but if you're trying to manifest this person into your life sooner rather than later, then that could be one thing you can do. But you have to understand that this person is going to come in when it's the best time. Whether you think it's the best time or not is irrelevant at this point. It's not what you say, it's all up to the divine. However you um however you refer to the divine, okay? In the meantime, you have to learn to love yourself first. Okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So this person is looking for somebody who is able to establish and maintain healthy boundaries, who takes care of themselves, who's able to acknowledge, accept, and take accountability for their part in the relationship, who's willing to step up and stand up for the relationship as well as for themselves. Because by seeing all that in you, then they know that you're going to be the right one, and all that you're doing for yourself, you're also going to do for the love and the relationship that the two of you will have. Okay. And flirt, extend your lighthearted energy to others. Now, this doesn't mean to go, maybe you can date, I think is what it's saying. Go ahead and date. You're not committed to anybody right now. And how are you going to know what the qualities are if you don't start, um if you don't have something to compare to? Now, you don't have to get into a relationship and become seriously involved with anyone. No, you can, I think, via dating or just talking to others, getting to know people, even on a friendship level, you begin to see and draw the line, right? Create those boundaries, um, where you need to. Okay, that way people know. And when you draw those boundaries, you're also teaching people, showing them how you want them to treat you. And you do that also by modeling. So you treat them, you treat others the way you want them to treat you, right? The whole golden rule thing. So you have to show it, and you also have to make sure you state it, right? Because bound, how are people going to know? I mean, you make sure that doesn't mean that they have to do it, but by you telling them, hey, you know what? I don't really appreciate that. I don't really care for that. I don't think it's right, or I need some time, I need some space. I don't know, whatever. I'm just giving you examples. Then that's showing that you have respect for yourself and that you do expect others to treat you in that manner, right? Because that's exactly what you would do for them. And so I think that's what flirting is in reference to. I think flirting is in reference to dating and talking to other people, getting to know new people, getting to meet new people. And eventually, at some point in time, that's when you're going to come across your soulmate, or what as I like to refer to the person, kindred spirit. Whatever level or label of a soulmate you want to put on them, that's up to you. I'm just going to say kindred spirit because I think it's non-divisive. Because I think sometimes when we put labels, it becomes a label, a hierarchy game. And I think with everything that's going on in the world, it's very important to learn that it's not about who's better than who. It's about the fact that we are one, and it's time to look at the person, not all the outside unnecessary things, right? And when it comes to this whole soulmate thing, there's labels, and then apparently there's levels and whatever. Let me not get into it. Um, if you believe in those kinds of things, so be it. I'm not here to stop you. I'm just here to say I'm using the kindred spirit term, but you will apply it as you see fit for yourself. Sorry. Got my headphones in listening to some music as I do this. Um so what we're going to do is we're going to clarify this message a little bit more. I think let's see. Man, these cards keep out. Let's take a look at I can't even make up my mind which one. So let's do it this way. Any clarifying messages? We'll take those. We have a Three of Cups, so there's a possible reconciliation of some sort or a celebration of having achieved a goal. Especially after manifesting. Yeah, the magician is the master manifester. All those M's becoming a bit of a tongue twister. Okay, and strength. Who had this before? Leo had this before. Leo just had this. I think the Leo female had it. Check out the Leo reading if you're dealing with a Leo, or if you plan to pursue a Leo. Because they had a similar message too. So there you go, just in case. If it helps to, you know, um, if it helps to cool your curiosity. So there is a sort of celebration or a sort of reconciliation after finally getting, it says time to buckle down and get things done. So yeah, you finally achieve a goal or goals, right? You've been able to achieve them, honor your commitments. You are being protected throughout this time. It says a guardian angel. Okay. Knight of Earth. The Knight. I think the Knight is a Virgo or a Taurus card. It's more of a Virgo card. I could be wrong, but for me, it's your element. So hey, you're creating this. You're making this happen, and you have the Magician card. So by being able to accomplish these goals, especially of letting go of control issues, of being able to go more with the flow, you're going to be able to finally manifest this soulmate, this person to come into your lives. Well, yeah, there's many of you, right? And then the strength card says excuse me, great inner strength, release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So hey, look at that. On ones. 1 and or 11 may be important numbers for you. So just keep a look, you know, just be mindful of that type of number synchronicity if it means anything to you, especially. 1 is a beginning, the first step. So, so the Magician and the Strength card. So you're very in your power to manifest what it is that you want, but you need to make sure that you take care of these issues first. Okay. And you do have the strength, you do have the ability, the power to bring forth what it is that you want. But you got to make sure that you do it accordingly, kind of going with keeping yourself grounded, making sure you're achieving your goals, but, also learning to go with the flow. Because sometimes we can plan till we're, blue in the face, spent, days, nights of no sleep, and something will always come up. So it's going to be important to have that plan, be able to follow through as much, but also be willing to bend and go with the flow whenever possible. Okay, so let's take a look at some advice cards. Okay, advice cards for Virgo men for this first half of June of 2020 in reference to love. Well, that was quick. We have the Hanged Man and Queen of Pentacles. And last but not least, the Queen of Cups. I think it was reversed, so let's take it as it was. Okay. So your advice is to start looking at things from a different perspective. Okay. When you do that, it'll enable you to be more successful and to begin to embody the energy of the Queen of Pentacles, allowing you to become more nurturing and being able to um, create, I don't know, necessarily create more stability or bring in more stability into your life, especially in reference to the home, in reference to maybe work, the finances, and career. Okay. But you got to be careful that although you may be able to bring stability to those three-dimensional elements, right? Things that you do have control over. You may not have control over your emotions. You still have not, and I think that's what you need to work on. Like, you appear like you're the Queen of Pentacles, but you need to be more of a Queen of Cups. You need to be here. You definitely need to be more nurturing, more caring, empathetic. So I think you've lost your empathy temporarily, um, because you're in a certain state of mind at this time. But you can regain that by beginning to love yourself, by healing and letting go, forgiving and learning from the past, in order to turn that over. There's nothing wrong with the queen status, because as you grow, as you love yourself first and begin to achieve your goals and manifest what it is that you're looking for, you're going to be able to level up to the king status, right? But um, we need to master our abilities at the queen level. Okay, you may be a masculine. Just because you're a man does not mean you cannot get in tune with your feminine side, right? The Queen of Pentacles is usually the person at home. So you need to take care of your home issues, your family issues. All right. You need to show some of the more nurturing traits, more of your nurturing side, right? Um, but you do need to gain control of your emotions, your intuition, your empathy, right? Because emotionally, you're out of whack, but you'll be able to do that as you work on it with time. All right, Virgo men. Definitely check out Leo. Keep saying Leo. All right, guys. So I will leave you for now. I look forward to hearing from you. I hope that this all resonates with you. And if anything, please feel free to leave your comments down below. And I will see you in the next half of June. All right, let's bring it over to the ladies. Love messages for Virgo ladies for the first half of June of 2020. One more time, love messages for Virgo ladies for this first half of June of 2020. All right, trying to get some. There we go. So first we have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Maybe you guys just need a break. You know, you're cooped up in in a space for so long. You know, of course, everyone needs a little getaway. Okay. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith, heart to heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other, and playfulness to recapture romance. Allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Okay. Yeah, I think it's kind of like you guys are getting on each other's nerves right now. And that's okay. That's perfectly normal. But it's important for you to have a conversation with them so that way you guys can understand why you feel the way that you do about each other and what you can do about it. And it's already telling you that playfulness will help you to recapture the romance. So there's going to be a need for some flirting, to kind of like, date each other again. And how do you do that in a pandemic? I think it's through this conversation you'll be able to figure that out between the two of you. Um, you'll be able to you're gonna learn what it is that you are missing from each other. Okay, so let's get into the clarification cards, and what we can do is let's take a look at the separation card. Why exactly is that here? Why is the separation card here? Why is the separation card here? Okay, well, that's a lot. Don't know which set to take, so I'm gonna have to keep going. Don't worry, I'm just putting my headphone in. That's some music playing in the background to help to kind of keep me cool, calm, and collected. So a lot of energies, a lot of things going on, and we're all affected by it in one way or another. Why is the separation card here? Why are we separating? Good, or you were separated. And now you're going to receive good news. Okay, it says victory. Good news is on its way. Public recognition or awards. Can I have one more card to clarify this, please? And thank you. I'm taking it. Oh, Six of Earth. Give some money, time, or effort, new career opportunities, receiving a loan, or paying off debt. So you were originally separated because of possible finances. There were things that you were waiting on, and it's now you're get Let me put this in a better perspective. I'm kind of confusing myself here. Let's see. So the number six automatically, is probably the number for you for these next couple of weeks. So be mindful of the number six if you tend to see it more often than not. Okay. So you got two great six cards. I think all the sixes are pretty good, right? Six of Swords, moving on to calmer situation, calmer places. And Six of Cups is the soulmate card too. So the sixes are definitely the card that it's the step after having gone through a very heartbreaking or hurtful moment, right? Because the fives are all about conflicts, negativity, fights and arguments, that type of stuff. So with the six, with the two sixes here, you've come out of that and you've come out of it better than before and stronger than before. And now you're starting to achieve things that you weren't able to. Okay. So you were recently broken up. I think from this separation, people were finally able to see you for who you really are and that you weren't the villain in the whole situation. Instead, you were the victim. And now people are more generous towards you. And on top of that, you also could have gotten red and green. Who got red and green also? I think Cancer got red and green. Cancer ladies too. So I told for me, I told them that red and green, I automatically think of Christmas time. So Christmas time can be important for you guys this year too. For you ladies this year too. So you have, so it could also be that, thing by separating from someone, it's actually a blessing in disguise because now, without knowing it, they were blocking your blessings. So if you believe in the whole karmic situation, the whole karmic thing, and all that, this person could have been your karmic and you needed to learn from them. And now that you've let go, separated yourself from them, now your blessings are starting to come in the form of, rewards, recognition, popularity, fame, that kind of thing, right? But it is still a six. They are lower arcana cards, so these are things that are temporary. Okay, it's not necessarily long term, but it is a good beginning. After a lot of conflict, a lot of rivalry and or a competition. Next, we have this could be the one. So this next person, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So I always say, think about the person that is, who you can never really forget. They're always in the back of your mind, and no matter what you do, it's like their name kind of comes to your head. So this person is the one that's for you. All right. but you're being called to trust the situation. Things are happening for a reason. So if you're concerned, if you're worried or anything like that, I would definitely recommend meditation and prayer to help you align yourself, once again, Virgo ladies, and especially to ground yourself, right? And it's important for you to have heart to heart conversations, honestly discuss your feelings with each other once you reunite with this person, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if this is also like, I don't necessarily see twin flame cards, for those of you that believe in the twin flame connection, spiritual relationship. Um, but this could be something similar to that. Otherwise, it could be a whole, kindred spirit type of connection. I'm just going to use kindred spirit because it covers everything, I think. And then you can label it as you please. And after this heart to heart conversation, in order to move past it, you're going to need to lighten up the mood by being somewhat playful. Maybe not right immediately, but you need to show that playfulness side of you, not just the serious side. Okay? So let's take a look at trust and heart to heart conversations. Why are those cards here? Oh, got a rogue card. Alright. Why is trust and heart to heart conversation here? Five of Fire. So there were a lot of conflicts, or there may, when you meet this person, there may be a lot of conflict surrounding the two of you. Okay. There may be a lot of people who are against the two of you being together for whatever reason that may be. I think if trust is here, that automatically makes me think that this person has a reputation. And so people are just not thrilled at the fact that you plan on entering a relationship with them. Queen of Air. Um, it's gonna be up to you to have objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, and seeing the humor in a situation. So all these people are against you being. I really feel like the Five of Fire are just people against you, against this relationship happening. For whatever reason, I got like a cold feeling, almost like even in the breath that I just took, that deep breath, it's like a coldness to it. So they're not going to be too thrilled about this. So you're going to have to use your wit. All right. And have this conversation with them, and I think put all your cards on the table so that way the two of you can be on the same page in order to be able to maneuver through this situation. It could be people don't want you to be together. It could be that between once the two of you come together, you're going to have to face some obstacles, some situations, but these are all things that are outside of your possible relationship. Okay. There's really no need to pay any mind to it. There's really no need to do anything about it. I think it's more of you just acknowledging it, knowing that it's there. People may have an issue with it, but who the heck cares, right? And then that's where playfulness comes in. Because once you guys have this heart to heart conversation to talk about the expectations that you have of each other, then the playfulness um will come out, and you guys will be able to um enjoy your time together in that way, right? Because it says here too, seeing the humor in the situation. Gotta see the humor. Everybody, everybody has an opinion. Everybody, sometimes people want to get too involved. They want to have, they think they have control over you, or they want to get you involved in things and get you to fight their battles, and you don't need to do that. So I think by having that conversation, you'll be able to resolve many issues, or help to avoid any type of issues between you and your new significant other. All right, so let's take a look at some advice cards. There's a lot going on. Um, didn't I expect for these videos to be so long? All right, what advice do we have for Virgo women for this first half of June 2020 in reference to love? There we go. Whoa, that's a lot. 3 advice cards, please and thank you, for Virgo women in reference to love. 6 of Wands in reverse. So don't count your chickens before they hatch. Don't count victory just yet. All right. Hermit. Okay. You may have gained victory after this separation, but I think when it comes to the rest of this, it's going to take you a while. You need to spend some time working on looking within. Virgo ladies, this is your card. So you see the light, you see the solution, right? You see everything that's going on around you. And now you need to use that knowledge, that information, in order to manifest what it is that you do want. I don't know why I kept shuffling, but hey. We have the King of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So I think once you begin to manifest, you need to embody the energy of the King of Wands. Or you could be dealing with a King of Wands with a fire sign, and this person is going to give you the mental clarity that you need. Okay, King of Wands and Ace of Swords. This person is going to give you the mental clarity that you need, or bring a new project to you that will require your use of a clear mind, or a new project that requires effective communication and strategizing and planning. Or this is what they're doing. If you're dealing with a fire sign, especially a male fire sign, they're the ones who are getting a revelation. All right, ladies. So I wish you the best of energies in these upcoming couple of weeks. Excuse me. And, let me know how this all resonates with you in the comments down below. All righty. And I wish you, like I said, definitely wishing you the best of energies. And I will talk to you soon in the second half of June. Take care. Bye.